All right, guys, this is Dr. M with the CCA, and I am here interviewing Dr. Katz. Dr. Katz is a Colorado chiropractor from the East Coast, and he's going to be speaking at our Mid-Year REV Up this year, June 9th and 10th in Glenwood Springs, and we're super excited to have him and hear about all the awesome things he's going to talk about. So first thing I'm going to ask you, Dr. Katz, is what are you going to be speaking to us about?
Yeah, so I'm going to be presenting on common spinal subluxations and injuries that we see in our offices, and then what the research means both in the short term and the long term, and including even some research that I've been associated with, and what chiropractic can do to one, address these and in many cases fix these problems.
Awesome. I love that. That will help literally every one of us chiropractors. So
I hope so.
super excited to hear about that. And what would you say is your specialties or your techniques?
So one of the main techniques I focus on is CBP, like chiropractic biophysics, really trying to look at the structural, both the sagittal and coronal planes, as well as intersegmental instability. We work a lot with.
Awesome. That's super cool. And you've done a lot of work even on car accidents and stuff like that too, right? And how that every impact impacts the spine.
Yeah. I've definitely testified a lot in court for patients injured in crashes and causation and what those types of injuries mean. I was one of the authors, I think it was back in 2007, we published a paper in Journal of Pain Physician, which I think we looked at like 300 patients in different crash impact vectors to see if it affects the spine. And we were able to show that it does, and primarily affects women more than men, at least back then. And then we've done some other evidence since then. So yeah.
That's super cool. Yeah, I'm super excited to learn about this. And as a reminder, we're going to have a 3-track system. So people who haven't seen you on the 1 hour will be able to catch you on the next if they miss you, which is awesome. You're going to do 2 back-to-back opportunities to speak there, which will be really helpful for us.
Sweet. I'm looking forward to it.
Cool. Quick question. What got you into chiropractic in the first place?
Yeah, so my mom's brother, my uncle Jerry Winter, he's been a chiropractor in New York for like 60 years. And I used to go to him. He always used to help. And I never, when you're little, you don't really ask questions. That's just part of your life and it feels good. And then, getting into athletics as I got older, I started going to other chiropractors when I moved away. And then I started looking at what do I want to do? And I was always attracted to learning about anatomy and how the body worked, so on and so forth. So then I started looking, I think like most of us, you start looking at, well, what can I do to learn more about this? And of course, like you look at medical school, dentists, all this other stuff, and chiropractic really helped me. And then during that time, I started interviewing medical doctors, and every MD talked me out of it. Dentists liked it, but I didn't want to just work on one body part the rest of my life. And then every chiropractor I interviewed, they all were extremely happy with their decision. So I was like, oh, I might as well do this. And that's what I did.
Totally.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love to hear that. That's cool. We're glad to have you. Glad to have you as a part of chiropractic in general, especially in Colorado. And we're super excited to hear about what you have to speak.
Well, thanks. I can't wait.
Yeah. And as a reminder, that's going to be at the CCA convention, Mid-Year REV Up, June 9th and 10th in Glenwood Springs. And we're super excited to see everyone. If you haven't already registered, make sure you sign up, look on our website or look out in your inbox. And we're super excited.
I can't wait. It's going to be fantastic. I'm looking forward to it.
Cool.